Look, beats like this one make me feel like my soul's free. They pay me to speak from the heart, they think that my soul's free. All of them summers of slappers, baby, you owe me. For real.
So in the last video we picked up our rental car, the Impreza GZ8 from Zoom Car Life in near Tokyo. We just filled up the car, so this wonderful gentleman did the job of filling up the car. And we are now on the way to shoot a very special vehicle. Most of you will not know that car probably because it's not really known in Tokyo, but it's a very special vehicle, I will tell you, and I think you will soon see why I think that. Seems like we met a friend on our way there. It's so sick. We've been to the same cars.
A few moments later.
That's the car we're gonna shoot. That looks... I don't know what I should say. Very nice car.
Thank you.
Look at this. So I just did a few shots here in front of the 7-Eleven, and now I asked him to go on the street. That looks insane. So we can do a few rolling shots. So far we're feeling. I think it's probably the most insane car I ever shot. This looks insane. So we are in the Diablo now, on the streets of Japan. That's so sick. The fact that this is street legal just blows my mind. That is a legit race car that was racing back then in GT2 series. He bought it, he said he bought it 10 years ago and registered it 10 years ago. The Subaru in the back mirror. This might be the best day of my life. Spacious in here. I think I just have to enjoy this moment for a little bit. Holy shit, that looks insane. My god. That was an experience. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. That looks crazy.
New York is just one crumb on the map. One crumb ain't a lot. You happy with that piece? I'm gonna need that pie to satisfy my thirst, pacify my greed for blood, money, and power. The feds turned me to a monster, addicted to when they scream you had one hit in your life.
That's what happens when you just shoot a DM out to a random Japanese guy and ask if you can shoot his Diablo GT2. That was probably the craziest car I've ever shot at my first trip in Japan. Insane. But now back into the rental Impreza because someone is cold.
Ice cold.
Not gonna lie, this thing also looks fantastic. Well, it was a long day. I think we're gonna head to the hotel now. Grab a bite, get in the onsen, and call it a day.
The next day.
Sorry for that, en erectie med skab.
So we just went into this hard-off shop, which is basically a chain throughout Japan that sell second-hand hardware, software, stuff like that. So you can basically get anything in there. I'm gonna show you a few clips from inside. Sorry about my voice, I'm a little cold. But yeah, you can get tools and stuff in there. You can also get games, you can get gaming consoles, you can get washing machines, you can get guitars. It's crazy. Like there's I think 1,000 locations around Japan like this, and of course I had to treat myself. So I'm not a huge gamer, but I remember this Yu-Gi-Oh card from back then. As I'm planning to get a Game Boy Color as well here, I got myself a Japanese version of Pokemon Crystal. And probably the coolest thing of all of them, I had to get a Tomica Skyline R30. Stuff looks so good. And the best thing is, you have a view to Mount Fuji from here. I mean, look at that. The Impreza and Mount Fuji in the back. Doesn't get more Japanese than that, I think.
Fighting, obsessing, just as long as I can share it all with you. Yesterday, today, tomorrow.
Seems like there is a NASCAR showrun going on here today. They are loud as hell. Don't think they have any silence on their side pipes.
On the beat, baby.
7:59 a.m.
That thing is very period correct, by the way. I'm letting the car warm up a bit now before I start driving. We're gonna do a quick photo shoot of the car. I have two locations in mind. Let's see how it works out. And I wanted to do it early in the morning before my brother is waking up. I mean, early is maybe overdone. It's 8 a.m. But I wanted to finish that in the morning and get it done to get the morning sun. So let's see where this goes. That should make for a great location. So I just took a few shots at this location, which was, by the way, recommended to me by K Engineering, so the guy who I shot his GT2 Lamborghini a few days ago. But look at this. Gosh, that's so beautiful. We have perfect view on Mount Fuji today. I've heard that this is not usually the case. People are saying that Mount Fuji is only visible, I've heard, about 80 days a year. That sounds like not really a lot, so I'm not sure if that's true. So you can correct me. Of course, I'm not the only one enjoying this beautiful view, but all of them do not have a rally car with them. So I guess I win this competition. Thank you once again, Zoom Car Life, for the perfect rental car for this trip. God, it fits just perfectly into this setting. Tuned by Subaru Technica International. That's what STI means, by the way, if you didn't know. Right, turn it around. Few more shots of the car, this time with the back in the sun. More and more people show up, as you can see. Few motorbike riders, and also there's a 86 over there. I mean, you know, you can't argue that this is probably one of the best views you could have. I don't know if it can get much better. Oh wait, well, it can. Now, that's much better. But too many people here now, so That means change of location. I finished everything anyway, so let's head back to the next spot. We're not gonna overdrive it here, of course. We respect the people living here, but a few turbo noises can make the day a little bit better.
Seconds later.
I can't get over how good this looks. I might have to take a moment and soak this up.
The most amazing feeling I feel. Words can't describe what the feeling for real. Baby, I paint the sky blue. My greatest creation was you. Glory. Glory.
I have a feeling I might be in heaven. Maybe I've already died.
3 hours later.
Unpopular opinion, I would take the 33 over the 44. I know this might seem like rage bait, but like that's my honest opinion. I love how this looks. If you would see how this looks in the back mirror, so good, and way better value for money, I would guess.
Bikes peak, sir.
Bikes peak, Japanese bikes peak.
In another life, this may have been different.
So we just went to another hard off because my brother is binge shopping there, and look what I found. A Game Boy Color, like purple transparent, like the same one I had probably 20 years ago. Had to buy that.
Tomorrow.
On our way back to Tokyo, we had, of course, to stop at the legendary Hakone Turnpike. We're at the top right now, and there's a few cool cars, and you can really see the variation of car culture here, or at least which cars are being tuned, how the guys approach tuning their cars or customizing their cars. It's really nice to see. There's Italian cars, there's of course Japanese cars, there's German cars, and everybody seems to like each other. So respect wise, that's probably one of the most impressive places I've been to, in terms of, not only in terms of car culture, but in general as a community. Japanese people are very respectful for each other, or with each other, from what I've learned. So pretty nice to see, pretty impressive country. I've said it a million times I think on this series, but I'm very impressed, and I'm happy to be back soon in January. Can't wait already. Ich habe das Gefühl, ich muss es jetzt auf Deutsch sagen, weil ich glaube, dass ich das auf Englisch irgendwie nicht so rüberbringen kann. Aber wir sind jetzt beim nächsten Hardhof. Ich stelle mir immer so durch, was für Schätze, dass man hier so Secondhand findet. Das ist eigentlich ganz lustig. Und mir ist jetzt was aufgefallen. Ich habe mir so ein kleines Gruppe C Rennauto gekauft, beziehungsweise einen alten Porsche 956, so ein Modellauto. Und das hat genau gekostet 2,70 €. Und die Dame war mit einem Enthusiasmus dabei, die hat mir das eingepackt, als wäre das Ding 1.000 € wert. Weil eben die kleine Antenne oben drauf steht und sie wollte nicht, dass die irgendwie beschädigt wird. Das macht einfach diese ganze Kultur hier aus. Also du merkst, dass die Leute begegnen einem mit so einem Respekt. Jeder schaut aufeinander, also jedenfalls kommt es mir so vor. Ich bin natürlich jetzt nur Tourist hier. Die kümmern sich auch um die kleinsten Sachen so, als wären sie viel wert. Und ich glaube, das spürt man hier auch im ganzen Land. Also das spiegelt die komplette Kultur wieder. So, jetzt genug Gefühlsduselei. Richtig fetter Lexus mit BBS-Limo. Den wollte ich euch noch zeigen. Neben unserem Rally GC8 Impressor natürlich.
Baby, let your feelings pour. I don't wanna break no laws, but you're gonna make me. Baby, let your feelings pour. I don't wanna break no laws, but you're gonna make me. Baby, let your feelings pour. I don't wanna break no laws, but you're gonna make me your. Why you gotta do that for? Why you gotta hurt me more? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell me what I need you for. Tell me what we're both